The United Nations Resident Coordinator in Indonesia, Valerie Julian, has emphasized the importance of inclusivity and collaboration in the era of digital transformation.
Indonesia's Digital Transformation Multi-Stakeholders Partnership was launched at the auditorium of Pinus University, Jakarta on Friday, March 15th. The initiative, supported by 10 UN agencies, National University Network Indonesia (NUNI) and Association of Indonesian Digital Leaders (APDI), is intended to reduce the digital gap and promote inclusive digital education. Speaking in the press conference on the sidelines of the event, the United Nations Resident Coordinator in Indonesia, Valerie Julian, said digitalization must benefit all elements of the society, thus preventing anyone from being left behind in the digital era. Valerie highlighted the existing inequalities, especially those affecting women, people in remote areas, and certain demographics.
While there is a lot of progress, we have seen as well a lot of inequalities. The famous digital divide that we talk about, that affects women, for instance, that affects people in remote localities, that affects certain category of people. This digital divide is an impediment to development. So the first step is to make sure that all the stakeholders who should contribute to this digital transformation work together and are around the table. The second step after that is, of course, to elaborate a framework of intervention so that we can work in coordination and complement each other.
She also underscored the need of full inclusion that must involve the government, civil society, and scholars to ensure that all elements of the society, including those with disabilities, preventing them from being left behind in the digital era.
They are left behind. As a matter of fact, today, 90% of the people with disability are unemployed. So if you add the layer of the digital transformation, people being unemployed, being not educated, because also a lot of them are left out of the education system, it means that they will be cut from everything. Because today, everything is digital in our world. We shop online, we do banking online, we even have access to health online, business is done through digital tools, so the digital tools are everywhere. So the people with disability, who represent on average 15% of all population around the world, cannot be left behind. So we as UN have placed a particular emphasis on those groups, but we are very pleased that the government has also embraced that endeavor with a policy for the inclusion.
Valerie appreciated the government's policies to promote inclusion and prioritize inclusion at all stages of digital transformation initiative.